Hello, this is Tony Gaddis. I'm the author of your textbook Starting Out with Python, and in this video we're going to go through the steps in exercise 2 at the end of chapter 1. Now this is a very simple exercise that is designed to make sure you can locate the idle software on your system, start idle, and then do something very simple with it, such as type in a print statement. So let's get started. First, we're going to locate idle on your system. Go to the Windows Start button and click that. Then go to All Programs, and then you're going to locate the Python program group. On this system, it's called Python 3.1. So just when you locate the Python program group, open it, and then you'll see an item for idle in that group. On this one, it says Idle Python GUI. So just click that, and that should start idle running on your system. And idle runs in this Python shell window. Here we have the interactive mode interpreter running, and we have the prompt, the 3 greater than signs. That's the prompt that is waiting for us to type a Python statement, and then it will execute that statement. So the exercise in your book tells you to type a print statement. So let's go ahead and type that. Print, and then we have an opening parenthesis, and then we type the characters that we want to print inside of a set of quotation marks. This is a test of idle, and then we put the closing quotation mark and the closing parenthesis. Now I'm going to press the enter key, and we should see the result of this statement. So when I pressed the enter key, the Python interpreter executed this statement, and here we see the output. This is a test of idle. So if you typed everything correctly, your screen should look like this. It's possible that you made a typing mistake. For example, a common mistake is to leave out the quotation marks. So if you did something like that, and let me just go ahead and purposely make that mistake. So there you can see that I typed in the statement, but I left out the quotation marks. And in this instance, I get an error message. I get this message telling me that that I have a syntax error, invalid syntax. So if you see something like that, look at the way the statement appears in your textbook and make sure that you type it exactly the way that it appears. Now, another common mistake is leaving out the correct number of parentheses. For example, so here I have typed the print statement correctly, except that I haven't typed the closing parenthesis. Now if I press the enter key, you'll notice that I don't get an error message, but the Python interpreter is actually waiting for me to complete the statement. The cursor just goes down to the next line, and every time I hit the enter key, it just goes to the next line, but it doesn't give me any output. It's waiting for me to type the closing parenthesis, and then it gives me the output. So if you see that behavior, it's probably an indication that you've left out a parenthesis. All of these things you'll get accustomed to as you work more and more within the idle environment. Now when you're finished with idle, you can go to the File menu, and you can select Exit, or you can just type Control Q at the keyboard, and that will close it down.